Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. That shot missing. Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more even. New York ends up going with a whole new group. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Wagner. And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
On the court for Orlando, the perimeter filled up by Suggs and Isaac. Mo Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter, and it's Anthony in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 5. Quickly finds Burks. No good on the 3. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Suggs. And that one's good. Suggs has got 9. New York has gone 1 of 6 from three-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Quickly outside. Burks against Anthony. Pass to Noel. Inside. Outside Burks. To win the drought. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Suggs. Tries a 10-footer. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Outside Burks. Pass to Big Dog. Back to Burks. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on Julius Randle from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
I was able to catch up with New York's head athletic trainer. He said there's a little lump at the bruise site, some stiffness when walking, but that the hip overall should be okay. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
The Knicks making a switch here. Randall is checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Anthony. Here's Randall. Looking to end the drought. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Fultz. Give him 8. Wagner inside, defended by Burks. Here's Suggs. The layup misses.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Here's Reddish. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Reddish has got 6.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Here's Suggs. He's got 13. Down low, Lopez. Another shot. And he lays it in. Lopez has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Quickly. Shoots over Lopez. And it's Quickly with a miss. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? And start to do that.
So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We call it
our broadcast tonight coming to you. And we've got...
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolute. Thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harden out there with Maxey. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Embiid.
76ers
teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played in New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports. And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
And a wide open look for Walker. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Barrett with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Walker. New York, no good that time either.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send a shot.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Embiid's shot is good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
There's the pass to Quickly. Back to Walker. And he banks in the layup. Walker's got 5 points so far.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
Pass to Milton. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, Walker. Now, here's Quickly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
He's been improving each year he's been in the league. Love Kemba Walker's game.
Three kicks to Milton. Embiid dishes to Harden. Floats one up. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Barrett. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Walker against Harden. At the top of the key, Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Milton. They get it back. Top by Reed.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for the shooters.
Quickly with it. That three off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Korkmaz kicks to Reed. Back to Korkmaz. Passes it to Milton. The tray. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Embiid. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Pass to Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
Alec Burks checked in for New York. Paul Millsap is checked in for Philadelphia. Harden outside. Burks pulls it in. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. 11-point game. Here's Big Dog. Reed covering. Noel trying to break loose. No good from Big Dog. The 76ers are gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Drives to the hoop. The offensive rebound. The pass to Harden. Over Burks. Harden's shot is off.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Noel against Reed. Noel passes to Big Dog. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Reddish, he's checked in for Barrett.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
The 76ers leading by 11. Harden the pass to Millsap. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first personal.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Quickly up top, Reed covering. Big Dog. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
Faster quickly. Here's Big Dog. He kicks it to Reddish. Passes to Big Dog. New York moving it around. Noel trying to break loose. No good from Big Dog. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Back to Harden. Off on the layup. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve.
Coming into this year.
Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Reed. And it's Shake Milton. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Korkmaz in at the 2-guard spot for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Noel. And Fournier subbed in for Quickly. Then for the 76ers, George Niang, he's checked in for Reed. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Here's Korkmaz. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Outside Fournier. Big dog the pass to Robinson. The 8-footer doesn't go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fournier goes in, and there it is for him. Fournier's got his first bucket of the night.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Now Thybulle. Pass to Niang. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third.
It's on Mitchell Robinson. This is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Matisse Thybulle. One shot.
Free throw drops in there for Thybulle. Knicks trail by 16. Burks with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Burks the pass to Big guy. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Going inside. Korkmaz, no good.
Oh, sloppy finish. D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
Big dog. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first
nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line
and a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
2 shots.
They're playing with no fear so far today, getting physical and getting to the line. A bunch of their points coming that way.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Here's Korkmaz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here's Maxey. Burks pulls it in.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that.
They get the rebound. Toppin passes to Big guy. The layup missed. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Thunder. Thybulle kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Niang. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Shooting
and Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So The league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Steibel with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. And there's the call on Matisse Steibel. It's his third foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in.
Joel Embiid.
Down low, here's Big Dog. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They were flat out sniping from deep. They look very comfortable pulling the trigger on the road.
Up top, Burks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's Big Dog, guarded by Embiid. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Walker's checked in. The 76ers leading by 19. And there's the pass to Embiid. Now Reddish. Pass to Big Dog. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Steibel. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Toppin. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 19. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Fournier. Now here's Embiid. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And that one's good. Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Here's Big Dog, guarded by Embiid. Back to Walker. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 5. To end the run, and he sinks the layup. Fournier's got 4 this quarter.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
And here's Maxey. He's coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City. And that one, good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Cameron Reddish. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harden's checked in. The shot's good from Big Dog. Big Dog's got 5 now. An MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star, though, during high school. I remember watching his stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it. But some front offices question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
Knicks trail by 20. Pass to Barrett. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Steibel. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Niang, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his 4th.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Different. Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals. Big Dog He's checked in for New York. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Rose scanning the floor. Trying to get open is Robinson. Rose, no good. Philadelphia leading by 15. Sharing the wing spots. Fournier and Barrett. Robinson is out there with Big Dog. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Indeed, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Barrett kicks to Fournier. There's the triple. New York, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The pass to Harden. Now, here's Maxey. Driving in. Some solid defense from Robinson.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
So the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Big Dog, the pass to Robinson. And it's good, 2 points.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Philadelphia leading by 15. Passes it to Maxey. Back to Harden. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 15 points for James Harden.
This is what great size in the backcourt gives you. The ability to equally challenge the defense on all 3 levels. Harden is incredible.
Fournier for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
I mean, come on, fellas. Coming on to the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Reddish, he's checked in for Barrett. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Korkmaz is checked in. Here's Niang. Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter. Knicks trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Rose. Misses off the left iron.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Fournier. Rose with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
Now, here's Thibault. Defense is right there. Bucket is good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Big Dog, the pass to Robinson. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Korkmaz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he drives in. Here's Embiid. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Allman, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team. I am putting out infernos, burning embers.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because...
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. We've got Obi Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's...
Knicks substitution.
Levine can hit rainbow threes, and his midair artistry is unparalleled, Candace.
Anytime you're Zach Levine, you stretch the defense with your three-point shooting, and then you can just catch a lob from the free throw line casually in practice. I mean, Zach, can we get you in the dunk contest one more time?
I think it's fair to start calling him the Levine machine.
Ooh, I like that.
Levine can't hit.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Noel, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Levine, that one's good.
Hard to knock off balance. Adjustment that he made midair.
New York has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. DeRozan against Barrett. Up top, Walker. Over Green. And the Knicks miss again.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Here's Levine. Oh! Hammer at home!
That hurt.
Slender guy entering the league, question whether Levine could attack his street training and do just what he did, finish the run.
Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. Burks, he's checked in for New York. Reddish comes in for Quickly. New York trailing. Walker passes to Burks. To the paint. Here's Big Dog. The shot misses, and Chicago will go the other way with it. Here's Levine. Big Dog pulls it in, and Mobile One has announced that they'll be partnering with MP. Both sides seemed ecstatic after getting this deal done.
Yeah, B.A., this is definitely a mutually beneficial deal. MP continues to build his brand, and Mobile One gets one of the league's brightest young stars. The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
And the Knicks call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowed itself to be bullied.
New York shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a repetitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z. Same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
That's for another game.
Chicago foul. Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Reddish. Six on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
Shooting for New York.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Levine. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. To the middle. Here's Bradley. Lays it up and banks it in. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is where Levine continues to improve his awareness of everyone around him.
Outside Walker. Pass to Burks. Back to Walker. And again, the Knicks missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Outside Burks. Back to Walker. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Chicago leading. And 1:01 left in the opening quarter. Levine against Burks. Bradley, high post. Pass to DeSumo. Here's the three. And the Bulls get it back. Shot's good by Thompson. And the Bulls lead by 8.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Thompson against Noel. Here's Burks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Pass to Green. Here's DeSumo. Walker covering. On the wing, Levine. Just 5 to shoot. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Reddish. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Chicago, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And the high-flying Obi Toppin, the 8th pick in 2020, to his hometown Knicks. His father had a reputation of his own in the Big Apple.
My dad's nickname is Duncan for life.
Boy, Toppin can throw it down with the best of them, Grant.
Oh, he sure can. And when he elevates, it's highlight reel material.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Alec Burks is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Nerlens Noel. And it's Big Dog in at the 4. Well, Candace, you're one of the most versatile low-post players to ever play the game. Now, that's something that's becoming the rule instead of the exception.
Yes, you got to be versatile in the low post. That means being able to face up. That means being able to be physical and finishing around the basket. So important.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. And And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Reddish. The shot won't fall. Thompson with some nice D. Here's Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Here's Big Dog. Pass to Noel. Now Green. Here's Dosunmu. Back to Green. Shot clock at 3. Here's Bradley. The shot from the low post is good. Bradley's got 6 points.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Fournier, the pass to Burks. Here's Reddish. Here's Big Dog. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Impressive play by Cam Reddish, capable of throwing it down.
And the Bulls call time here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got
substitution on the court."
Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value. And we know LaVine can do this. He's been filling up the stat sheet all night.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
13 feet out, and that one's good. Quickly's gotten 4 this quarter.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Pass to Caruso. Vucevic with it. Here's Caruso. Walker covering. 6 to shoot. Now Vucevic. With the fadeaway. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Big Dog. Quickly from outside. And it's Chicago with a board.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Here's Caruso. Guarded by Quickly. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Quickly outside. Shoots over to Sumu. Pass to Big Dog. Tries again. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
No good on that one. Some changes for Chicago. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Williams. And Green is subbed in for Caruso.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the half. Here's LaVine. Here's Thompson. Pass to Bradley. The ball's knocked loose. Inside. On the attack, Green. Bradley inside. Outside Levine. Here's Bradley. And it's rejected. And they'll get another chance. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
All right, how about our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, thanks for coming by and dropping some knowledge on us.
I appreciate it. Happy to do it anytime, BA.
Pass to Big Dog. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Now Levine. He's got 14. Outside, Green. Down low. Here's Bradley. And he finishes. That makes it 4 out of 5.
And you see the pass. Levine improving as a playmaker, learning how to succeed at this level.
40 seconds left in the second. And Burks gets it to go.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Outside Levine. Stolen by Burks. To the paint. Here's Big Dog. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
On the wing, Levine. Defended by Burks. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 6. Over Burks. Here's Thompson. And that one's drained from the low block. Thompson's got 6 points.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
That'll do it for the first half. Bulls out in front. They lead by 12. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different changes for Chicago. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. DeRozan comes in for Thompson. And it's Dosunmu in for Caruso. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Dosunmu. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Bradley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But international is a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
And he can't hit the second.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
Here's Dosunmu. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Stolen by quickly. Outside Barrett. Shot on the wing. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And you know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
The Bulls making a switch here. Green is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Walker, he's checked in for Quickly. Pass to Levine. Driving to the basket. And he makes it on the layup. Levine's got 16.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
Back to Barrett. That shot, no good. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Levine against Fournier. Here's Levine. Not a lot of room. And Levine, throw it down.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach Levine. Poetry in air.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Levine, good.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Walker. Outside Fournier. Pass to Big Dog. Barrett passes to Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And Levine, throw it down.
Zach loves to provide for his team. He is playing his heart out on offense.
Now a timeout called by New York. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him.
Talk about veterans adding to their games. DeRozan has become an excellent facilitator, something he really takes pride in.
Shooting 1.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Evan Fournier. He's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Gibson in at the 5.
The 9th pick in 2009, DeRozan was part of a great draft class. Griffin, Harden, and Curry all included.
To the middle. The kick out to Fournier. And the three-pointer goes.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And DeRozan typically makes the simple pass over the flashy one.
That's his style across the board. You won't see him on a ton of highlight reels for his passing, but he's about making the right play within the flow of the game.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Pass to Big Dog. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Caruso misses. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 41% in this game. Here's Big Dog. Lets it fly from 18. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Here's Gibson. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Williams. For Chicago, they've gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Here's Levine for 3. He drops it from range. Levine's got 38 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Big Dog. To end the run, Williams grabs the board. Chicago has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. DeRozan against Quickly. And here is DeRozan. To the paint. Just 4 to shoot. He gets it in there. Vucevic has got 11 points here in the second half.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Back to Quickly. Takes it inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Williams with it. Off target from the baseline.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Down low. Here's Gibson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Gibson with those long arms, always on the prowl to slam it home.
And so here is Chicago. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Up top, Levine. Fournier covering. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Here's Vucevic. Inside. Williams. Tries yet again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go.
Their struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Throws it up high. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Not only is Gibson great at using his body to screen for his guys, he's a superb slasher. Watch out when he's rolling to the hoop.
Fournier against Levine. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Big Dog. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan, left side. Over quickly, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Big Dog. Williams defending. Here's Big Dog. Outside Fournier. Pass to Big Dog. From downtown, Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Zach LaVine.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Big Dog. Pass to Gibson. Quickly outside. Inside. Big Dog can't get it to go.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Here's Thomas. Jones with the ball. Pass to Thomas. Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. Now here's Quickly. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hannah, you know, it's been a lot. I feel like I'm starting to get it, and of course, I have to learn.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John. But thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The turn.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get class in session. Thanks, D.A. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly.
Checking in
for New York. Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Big Dog comes in for Toppin, and Walker subbed in for Derrick Rose. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their games.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Pass to Barrett. Driving the lane. Count it. Good.
R.J. Barrett.
Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds